Hello, hello. I believe I'm live. Yes, how are you all? All right. We have a Capricorn moon right now. 15 minutes ago, the moon moved into Capricorn. So we've left the lofty heights of Sagittarius and all the optimism and understanding that we gained after that Scorpio moon deep dive that we did on the weekend. And so now we have the moon growing in a trine to Jupiter, which is beautiful. You know, we're figuring shit out this week. Excuse me. And as the words say, slowly but surely, we are very methodically working towards creating this solid foundation that we are all in need of, you know, with all of this Pisces. Good morning, Louise. With all of this Pisces, watery, intuitive. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Elizabeth. You know, we could be having experiences where we are potentially doubting ourselves, all right? Just remember, you know, I was saying last night in the coaching call, you know, there's a potential for being gaslit or people trying to convince you otherwise, that what you think is right for you is not actually right because it doesn't suit them, and we are saying goodbye to them. All right, so there is a lot like this week. So, yeah, like I was saying, sorry. Ooh, Pisces. Right, part of this is looking at our past experience. All right, so we've had, you know, we've had all of these tower moments, we've had all of these decisions to be made, and we're looking at what we actually have in our lives and what we thought, you know, that Saturn in Pisces, what we thought our foundations were. All right, so we're looking at these old foundations and we're choosing. All right, Sally, the magic rock. Yes, we can, Elizabeth. Yep. So Sally this morning was saying she's back to day 2 of gratitude magic. All right, so get your magic rock. My rocks were having an argument, so I got both of them. So get your magic rock and examine it. Is this something from my past that I have built my life upon that I choose to keep? Yes, I like that one. Is this something I like? Yes, I do like you. All right, imaginary rock? No, don't like you. All right, so we're doing that. Good morning, Jen. Um, and you know, so it's Tuesday. All right, so I'm going to talk about tomorrow. All right, because here we have, you know, one of the things, like I was saying last night, is I've had quite a few phone calls and messages from people, and they are expressing their dissatisfaction with what's going on in their lives. They're looking, all right, the spotlight is on, you know, sun is shining in Pisces, and it's how are you feeling and what is it doing for your mental health, all right? Tomorrow we have Mercury conjunct Hygieia in Pisces. So we get to like we're in there. We are scuba diving in the feelings right now, you know. And how is it affecting your mental health and well-being? So the sun in conjunct, all right, so that adjustment required. Think about those core plank, you know, exercises where the effort is required. And you're, good morning, Sally. I was just talking to you in the rocks. All right, so we're looking at these experiences in our lives, you know, the spotlight's shining on our lives, and we're like, oh, no, I don't like this. It's the South Node, all right? And it's in Libra. So if you are in a situation with a partner, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, all right? Someone that you work with, all right? There's two people, or there is duality here somewhere, or there is a power dynamic, all right? Because balance must be achieved, that in conjunct. Good morning, Kath. And if you're not liking what you're seeing, then it is time for you to re-examine the foundations and choose whether you want to use this brick paving your new way forward. And it is totally okay for you to say no. All right. I mean, this could be, you know, if this is a situation and it's actually your partner, you obviously have the opportunity or option to say, I'm sorry, this isn't working for me anymore. Or we could use that Mercury Hygeia and go, this experience is not good for my well-being. So we need to meet halfway, right? In conjunct again. We need honest conversations with people around us, especially our loved ones. Honest conversations. The things that you are not saying are the things that need to be shouted out. All right. Remembering Mercury in Pisces is all very like in on itself. It's not functioning properly. But, you know, one of the things that I try to emphasize the most, which is really hard for people, is honest, hard conversations. And you got to ask yourself, why is an honest conversation hard? Because I don't want to hurt someone else's feelings? Fuck that shit. All right. This is your life. This is your boundaries. This is your well-being. And if something doesn't sit right, then you have the right to address that issue as an adult, because we're all adults here, and deal with that directly. You know, whether it's, I'm sorry you're not pulling your share of the weight around the house. I'm sorry, you know, the way that you talk to me is not good for me. Good morning, Deb. You know, what the way that we interact with each other is unhealthy. You know, like you constantly cross my boundaries, you talk down to me. You know, like there's all of these things in the air. The South Node, that dysfunctional place in relationships that the sun is saying to you, you have the opportunity to address, because you know how it's affecting you mentally and physically. You know, if you're getting that ick factor with anything, then it's like, I need to fix that, because ick creates illness, which creates worse things in life if they're not addressed. All right, that's metaphysics. All right, so we are leading up to that thing tomorrow. All right, so, and it's quite early, you know, we're feeling it now. Mercury is exactly conjunct Hygeia at 11:24, and then the sun is in conjunct the South Node at 12:43. So that, you know, between 11 and 1 tomorrow, that's the time that you want to be having those conversations, if it's appropriate. Any time is appropriate, but that's that peak time. All right, so, and tomorrow, the words for tomorrow, all right, thinking about that peak time is, change is inevitable, growth is optional. All right, that's a statement by John Maxwell. All right, so our perception is everything. How much energy are you willing to keep feeding the things from the past rather than feeding your future potential? Awesome, Louise. Tomorrow, you may just find your why, okay? And that will help you let go of those things easily. So if you're sitting in a space where you're not quite sure why it doesn't feel good, then you know me, I'm always going to be, go back to your parents, or go back to your, you know, to your early childhood experience, and see why you think that thing is normal. Can you hear someone, you know, is your inner critic Auntie Joan? Is your inner critic your mom or your dad, or, you know, some influential caregiver that has made you think that XYZ is a normal relationship? That's what a normal relationship looks like. Yet you, as a grown-ass adult, it's not working for you. It's not sitting nice. Then this is where you, hi Jess, how are you? This is where you get to address the things in your life that don't feel good, and you get to stand up. Yeah, oh good, Jess. You know, this is being an adult, darling. This is saying that old part of my life doesn't work for me and my family anymore, and I choose me, and I choose better boundaries. I choose a better future for myself. So good girl, Jess, good girl. So Jess is my number one baby. My number one baby girl. All right. Yes, good, Jess. Good. Making that decision. But you need to, like, you know why, and you need to establish those boundaries. All right. And it comes from that core strength of being confident to let go of the things that are no longer serving you, because you deserve better. All right. So that was my little rant. That's for today and tomorrow. Good girl, Jess. Good girl. Sorry. I'm not patronizing you, by the way, or matronizing you. All right, let's draw a card to summarize what this is talking about. Oh. So yeah, there is a little bit of frustration in the air, guys, but it does take you doing the things you know are good for you, even when you don't want to. All right, so think about those. Think about that plank. Think about those sit-ups. Think about doing the things that you know are going to strengthen you, but bust your ass at the same time. Oh, good girl. All right, 1, 2, and this one. What is this one? Ooh, 3 of Wands. Oh, she looks like she's looking at her future potential there. Let me read this one. Because she, I mean, she, you know, she's going for a surf. There's some inspiration there. All right. I'm expectant and optimistic. And I know that my dream is on the way. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, you've been doing the work, planning, seeing, learning. Watch for the signs that your dream is on the way because they are everywhere. Take pride in the progress that you've made, for your past efforts have created the momentum that you need to get the ball rolling. Today, you are moving through energy that you created in the past, and being here, ready and waiting is a milestone that you should recognize as success. While there is still work to be done, know that you are headed in the right direction and that you will see your big waves coming soon. When they arrive, you may not know exactly how to ride them, but you will be ready to learn. Look for that new relationship, the new client, or that lucky break on the horizon, for the arrival is imminent. Amazing. Yay. Yay. That's it. Surfing the waves of life. And even surfing. You know, that's the ultimate, finding that core balance while you're riding the Pisces wave of life right now. You know, absolutely perfect. So, oh, good guy. I did see that photo, Jess. I did see that photo. He did look nice. So we will chat later about that. Absolutely. So yeah, I hope that you can find that strength and resilience within yourself to know that, just like the card, you know, that wave is coming, and all the work that you have been doing to strengthen yourself is going to help you so much. All right. So much. You deserve to have the best things in life, and Saturn will reward you for the effort that you are putting in. So make sure that you are just, you know, feeling in and releasing or addressing those things that are not serving you well. So, yay. All right, my beautifuls. I've got accountability at 9 o'clock for my coaching group. So remember, have your gratitude rocks and make sure that you were exploring those things from the past. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Have a great day. So explore those old foundations. Choose the ones you want, release the ones you don't. Mwah.